How do you go into this and do it right? How do you avoid all the likely pitfalls and snares that always trip up the neophyte new startups? That 5 handles is plenty, and you can split it up and make your whole 25 handle career on multiple trades or one individual trade in the morning that gets 5 handles and you're done for the whole day. That releases you from all of the expectations of being in front of these charts longer than it's necessary, which is good. You want to limit that. So if you get your trade 5 handles when you're first starting out, turn the charts off. Look at everything afterwards in hindsight. Don't be lured into doing more because something moves around quick. You don't want to add to what's already been given to you, and that's your goal. Stop. That's what profitable trading is. Having a goal, a business model. Okay. We call it a trading model, but it's a business model. Foot Locker don't go out there and say, you know what, we're doing so well selling shoes. We need to get into the fucking pizza business. Let's start selling pizzas and burritos. Because who wouldn't want a fucking Foot Locker burrito, right? That shit don't work. Okay. You're not going to upset the model that works for them. Okay. And vice versa. You have a model, you sit down, you've done all the work, you built yourself up, you're learning this, and now you settled in, you're going to look for 5 handles in the E-mini S&P or the NASDAQ, one or the other. I'm preferring ES, and I think you should do that too. If you want to go into NQ later on when you have more ability, that's fine. But when it moves fast, it can be wild and it can hurt you. It's a little bit more chaotic. So just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid of it, but in the beginning, respect it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can sting you. But you want to have that business model of knowing, when are you going to stop? See, when I go into live streamers all the time, I'll ask them, I'll say, hey, look, I asked this of Trades by Matt, I asked it by Corbs, I asked it by 2 other YouTubers, and they ignored me in there because I know why. They don't want to talk to me because they think I'm in there trying to make fun of them. I'm not. I respect anybody that's doing a live stream. I would never go in there and try to be disruptive about anything like that, because number one, it takes a lot of focus and it's a dick move, and two, I can respect the fact that they're doing it, because there isn't a lot of people that are willing to get out there and literally live stream. So that is ballsy. In anybody that does it, yeah, that they got my respect, even if they blow up all the time and blow their accounts and go to maximum loss multiple times in the same week. It's still respectful that they do it. I want to ask them questions like, hey, when do you stop? What draws the line in the sand? Say, okay, I'm not trading anymore today. I've done enough, either because of the loss or the win. Like, how do you get to the point of contentment where you no longer feel that it's needed for you to be in front of the charts? Have you even considered that in your development, in your building of your trading plan? Because it's easy to see, oh, it's early. I've already got my 10 handles for the day. That's 2 days work. That's 2 days of work. What do you think? You're going to go in there again? Because that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to think the market's on fire. You got to push your edge until it's dull and you lost what you made and more. Plus commissions. Don't you feel smart? Twitter can get you hurt by people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your business model is only profitable when you follow it. Your trading plan is only profitable when you follow it. Your wife, your husband, your significant other, your children, your dependents, your best friends, your coworkers, your boss, and ICT, we're not going to be there to help you press the button and manage it and tell you when to stop. That's personal responsibility. And all of that rests on your shoulders. And if you're not in tune with the things that will lure you into dumb shit, gambling, going in there one more time, you got a good day. You made $1,000. You didn't try to make $1,000. It just happened, fell right in your hands. Don't look at that as, oh shit, I'm way better than I thought I was. Fuck, I've been thinking about this all this time, thinking I wasn't that great. Look how good I am. I'm gonna go out there and do this 5 more times, because shit, that's $6,000. Who doesn't want a $6,000 day? And then all of a sudden you're looking at your account, it's gone. I've done that. I've done it. I've done that. Okay, so you have to know when you're going to pull the plug.
Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream before we get started, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, Lewis, Jamie, Amine, Fadi, taking in. Good morning. Good to see you, man. What's up, Trevor, Daryl, FX, Bully, Tyson, Nins, Malik, Nika. Good morning. Good to see you, Nika. Jamie, good morning. Good morning, Sone. Techies, Oscar, Kvan Chan, Jorno. What's up, Jonky, Aeromech, Frequency. Good morning, Kevin. Crystal, Mad Buyer, Oracle, Turkish, Vincent. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. It is Tuesday. We have the day before. What do we got? PPI tomorrow. We'll go ahead and dive into these charts here. We have no news today. Day before PPI tomorrow. Another one of those interesting months where PPI is coming before CPI. So we'll see what today brings. Day before high impact red folder news like this, a lot of times can see slower price action, a little bit more choppy conditions. I would say that's probably how most of you guys are feeling at the moment as it is with the just current price action here on the hourly, 4 hour. Not really moving a whole lot as of just yet. Obviously, early part of the week still. I have a couple of levels marked out here on the NASDAQ. Obviously, we still have the previous weekly high, the NFP data high, still intact. It never got traded to yesterday. I'm sure that was probably frustrating for anybody that was continuing to trade in the PM session. But the other level I have marked out here is the previous day low, also a 4 hour BPR resting below it that we have not yet traded back into at all. So these are just a couple of levels as of right now. We're just literally diddling in the middle of both of these, or I guess this range here. I would love to see previous weekly high be traded to that NFP data high, obviously. Looking here, let's drop down. Looking here at the 15-minute chart, we do have an SMT currently with Asia low. ES has already traded below the Asia low. So we have an SMT divergence here between ES and NQ. And we'll see market's going to open up here in about 1 minute. We'll see if we can get this drive higher. I don't know why I took these off yesterday. Why are they still here? Get out of here. Save as default. But anyway, we'll see what happens at the open, boys and girls. Looking at the poll in the chat, we've got 44% bullish. So yeah, I would say I'm in agreement more so with, I guess if I had to choose a direction, I would want to see this push towards this previous weekly high before anything. Never say that it couldn't go to the previous day low first. I mean, sometimes market likes to do that, generate liquidity for later and then go run to the opposing draw. So we'll just see what happens here. Getting a nice reaction here on the 15-minute. Market's about to open in 20 seconds. So let's watch the open, boys and girls. Previous weekly high on NQ is 902. 902. See if it wants to just rip right at the open. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Make sure audio is good here. Here's the open, boys and girls. Oh, can't forget the sound effect. All right, boys and girls, play ball. Come on now. Where are we going? Where are we going? What's up, Big Head Reef? Benny, Francesco, Ali, Aaron. Good morning, guys. What's up, Andres, ETM? Probably not trading this, says Modern Tech Life. Yeah, we'll see if we trade anything as well. ES is trading into a 15-minute gap right here, just by the way, boys and girls. So ES is the weaker of the two indices for sure. NQ leading the charge here for the bulls. So I can show you guys the 15-minute ES 15-minute gap that we are in right here that we so far are rejecting. What's up, Pear? Wolf Dubai, good morning. BB Dynamite. Got stopped out yesterday during PM session pullback. Yeah, I did not trade at all in the PM yesterday. Just Took my partial win yesterday and called it a day. Really want higher? Yeah. I mean, it makes sense for sure. I was really tempted to take a pre-market trade this morning for the first time in a while. Just waking up, seeing that the previous weekly high was still intact, and obviously all of the relative equal highs we have left up here. I mean, it's. I feel like a lot of people right now, if I had to guess, I feel like a lot of people right now are eyes up here. That could be a good or a bad thing. Israel bombed Qatar today. Didn't they? I saw some stuff on Twitter last night. Is Greta Thunberg still alive or what? Nothing like pulling out the politics right away. Say something to encourage you not to trade today. Say something to encourage you not to trade today. Oh wait, where's this? I would, but mama ain't raised no bitch. Encourage you not to trade today. No, I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see if I mean I'm only gonna trade if there's something that makes sense to trade. You know, if it ends up being a no trade day, then so be it. But I'm not gonna encourage you what to do or what not to do. At least not when it comes to pressing buttons. If you trade, you're gay. If you're scared of a little stop loss, you're gay. Can I get an amen, chat? Nah, just kidding, just kidding. Nobody likes getting stopped out. All right, we see if we got this 5 minute. See if we can get this to close. We got a minute left. You know, there's no 10 a.m. news. Where's our open? This is actually our opening 5 minute candle still in it. Yeah, it's tempting. It's tempting to maybe want to give this a stab for these highs. 5 minute candle closes here in 40 seconds. Yeah, guys, I'm going to give it a try here with just one. So this is light risk. It's like $300 risk. And yeah, 17-point stop. Using this 5 minute inversion and this candle low as my stop loss. And I'm just going to see if we can get this opening bell volatility to push us higher through that previous weekly high. Let's see. If not, I fear that this could get real messy real quick. Fast out. I'm still in. Stop is 822 and a quarter. The wicks be wicking, though. The wicks do be wicking. I needed every last tick of my stop loss there. Thanks, Davos. We'll see. We'll see. Could be, if it works out, it could be a really quick day at the office for us, boys and girls. We could be one and done pretty quickly here. If it doesn't work out, we got some pretty rangy chop that we're going to be in. What's up, Deep G? Yeah, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the size, though. I mean, the risk reward here is great. 3.6 R, 17 point stop on one mini. It's $340 risk to make. Where's my? They changed this up again. What was it? 62 points. Why'd they change this on me? Bro. Make 1245. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure why they changed that. I kind of like the old format. Do you expect much movement considering we have CPI tomorrow on PPI? Deep G, I don't have like big expectations today whatsoever, no. This is almost a like test the water kind of a position right now. ES is flipping this 15-minute gap right now to the upside, so it's good. We want to see this continue. Just NQ is holding this area right now at 9:30 open and midnight open. We're just hovering entry right now. Might be getting stopped though finally on this push. Still holding on by a tick. There it is. All right, guys, stopped out on that minus 350, almost even. Minus 350 there. Just got stopped out. Oh my goodness. Don't you dare wick back up. Don't you dare. Still 15-minute bullish candle on ES right now. NQ's flipping bearish. 97% retracement? God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at YM here. Let's check to see what YM is doing. YM looks like it's... I mean, look at the wick on the 15-minute candle of YM if you guys get a chance. Nasty wick there. Not, excuse me, not ready to get that pump to these equal highs up here, I guess. Son of a bitch. Son of a gun. I just hope I don't get stop hunted on this. That would be fucking terrible. That would be terrible. The logic with that was the fact that this 1 minute, I'll just kind of explain to you guys why I went below that 5 minute candle. One, we created the inversion, so I don't want to get the I don't want to see the inversion fail on the 5 minute. That was probably the main reason for the trade. But then this 1 minute had already mitigated here, so my stop was right below this. That was kind of the thought there. No cigar. What do you guys think, boys? Is this a stop? Is this going to be a stop hunt? And it's just going to rip. What's up, Dunk Masters? 69. This week has been awful. Lost 2 months of progress in 2 days. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm still slightly green on the week, but yeah, that was light risk. Obviously, an early trade. It's only 9:43 right now, so. Stops tight. Tyler should have left it more room. Maybe. Yeah, I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. Hoping that's not going to be the case, but being as early as it was, and you know, just the day of the week that we're in, I wasn't, you know, if I'm going to see a setup, I want to see that setup play out. You know, I'm not trying to give it too much room and take unnecessarily big, you know, unnecessarily big losses, if that makes sense. If I can avoid to do such a thing, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Nothing like a good stop hunt and then a fly to your take profit to get your week started. Nothing says a trading week is upon us like that. But that's all right. I was okay with the risk there, and now we're flipping this back on the 5 minute. So these wicks are fucking nasty right now. The wicks are doing the damage for sure. If you guys are still holding this trade, you're back at entry now, and it's just chopping this entry like crazy. Yeah, we got, well, 50-minute candle close in 20 seconds. And then we got macro just after that, so I don't know. It is kind of giving me a little bit of a, like, my spidey senses are tingling saying that it's going to stop hunt me and fly now, but I don't know. I might have to get left behind if it does. That's tough, though. That is tough, though. I think that's what's bad. I hate to say it, but I think that's what's about to happen. A new 15-minute just opened up. I'm tempted to replay it, but oh. It feels so. I know it's wrong, but it feels so good. Will I regret it more if I don't and it works out, or will I regret it more if I do and it doesn't work out? Probably the latter. Let's wait till macro. I'm gonna wait till macro. If the market maker gods want to stop on me and fly this thing up right now, then it just wasn't meant to be. They didn't want me to. They didn't want me to have it. Wait, why would it work out? Well, this 5-minute inversion, which is what I took it off of, is holding still. Look at the body closures here. So like this PD array that I long from is not invalid. I just, you know, my hard stop was less than this wick was willing to hit us with. So we'll see. I'm watching ES here. Obviously ES has not inverted that 15-minute gap either. So it is a little bit of a trickier read here, right? So we got a body closure above 50%. But this is the 15-minute right now on ES. So I'll try to make the wise decision and wait here a little bit. But it did not invalidate technically because we didn't get the closure below. We'll see. We'll see. Macro in a few minutes here. Just remember all those times when price was rocketing and you were watching from the sidelines. Well, that's the thing. When I'm watching from the sidelines, it rockets. When I'm in it, it chops. I mean, come on, man. Oh. Come on. Dovar's a PA sucks anyway, so you're not missing out. Well, we'll see. Watch this thing fly to freaking TP here in fucking 2 minutes. Yeah, you're not missing out until it hits your TP, and then you were an idiot because you didn't replay it. You guys know how that goes. You guys know how that goes. But what do I want to see here, though? That's the question I'm asking myself. What do I want to see to justify me replaying this at this point? And I'm asking myself that question, and I don't really have a great answer to give you other than wait for displacement, you know? Like, might have to sacrifice these short-term relative equal highs in order to do that, but it's looking pretty messy right now. If you guys couldn't tell. If anybody's blind and reading the charts in Braille, let me just save you some time. It's choppy right now. The boat is being rocked back and forth. And we might get seasick today, boys. No, I'm just kidding. Still no first presented gap. I'm not even on the 1 minute. Let's see. No first presented gap. Well, somebody in the chat would probably say, oh, that's not true. Technically, you do have a little gap here. It might only be one tick, but it is a gap technically. I don't know about you boys and girls. I mean, it is a gap. It is a gap technically, but to me, that's not significant. I don't know. You know, it's not a great gap when you got to zoom in times 300 magnifying glass to see it. Smart money is confused. I don't think so. I don't think they're confused. I think they're letting everybody form opinions and get in so they can manipulate both sides of the range, probably. Wouldn't that just be some shit? We send this to the previous day low first. That's literally what we were saying. Like, generate the highs for later. And we go all the way to the opposing draw first. That would just be exactly on brand here. That would be just about right. So 5 minute, we did get a closure back basically right at the low of this fair value gap on the 5 minute. So ED array to me is looking like it's getting ready to fail. This is a new 5 minute stick. Macro just started here. Maybe we get some displacement here below these lows. If so, could entertain the idea of a short to that 724. My previous day low level. We got Asia low on NQ at 790. So just below here. Oh, I guess I can mark it out. Ah. There you go. Asia low there, and then yeah, previous day low. Yeah, what do we say? 724? What's 742? What is this level from? Oh, that's weird. Like a ghost. What is this? I don't know. Still no displacement through these lows right now. Do we consider this our first presented gap is the question, boys and girls? Or will the ICT mega nerds get mad at me for doing so? Tyler, you got to use the 1 tick gap up here. You know better than that. Come on. I feel like my grandpa whipping me into shape. You're breaking the rules, son. You know I love you, but you're dumb as a box of rocks sometimes. You guys know that. You guys know what I'm saying? Choice Champion says, don't short it, Tyler. Choice Champions, for a guy that is named Choice Champions, I don't know why you talk in such a way to take away my freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? You make me want to short just to spite you. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just letting you know. Did he really say that? Probably at one point or yeah, probably at one point or another. You know, like when you're helping your dad, like, like let's say you're like 6 years old, right? You've never done any never fixed your car or never like done any like mechanic shit or like fixing stuff around the house. You don't know anything about anything because you're too young to know anything about anything. So like your job is to just like hold the flashlight. And your dad like tells you to go get him like a tool and you don't know what the fuck tool he's talking about because you're 6 years old and he gets all mad at you because you don't know the difference between one tool versus another. And he goes, gets all flustered. You're just like, you stupid bitch. Harmon says, got my first funded yesterday. Appreciate the streams. Become such a better trader just from the free knowledge you give. Oh, appreciate that, Harmon. I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations on getting your first funded. I appreciate the kind words. But all the credit goes to you, my friend. You had to press the buttons yourself. Someone give Tyler a tampon. Why would I need that? Chartist, you're the vegan here. I think we should give you the tampon. What do you think? Hourly close looks like another push lower before longs. Yeah, it's starting to look like that. In my humble opinion. Numbers, yeah. Harmon, numbers man, says don't blow it in one day. I say, hey, get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, is that bad? Mama hit my phone and say trade's no good, says Harshal. Well, tell your mom to hit my phone. Your dad is a bricklayer? Yep. My grandpa that I was quoting, he was a mason, so he had a mason business, so Would you say that was? Would you say he's also a bricklayer? He was also probably the most upset out of anyone in my family when I dropped out of college. Oddly enough, even though he didn't graduate high school. Yeah, you ask for a Phillips and you give him a Fibonacci retracement tool. Yeah. Drop 100 points to the 4-hour IFEG, then trend up would be goated. Andrew, I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at that. Why profitable traders are named Tyler. See, Marcus, that's the... I don't know. Why is there... Yeah. My name's Tyler. TGR's name is Tyler, but he's not a profitable trader, though. He's a marketer. He's a profitable scammer. Is there other ones named Tyler? I always wonder, do you guys think T Trades... Is his first name Tyler, you think? I'm starting to think it might be. Tyler, when you use the position tool to trade, are you hitting create limit order? Or is there a keyboard shortcut you use? I just right click. Yeah, I don't have any hotkeys on TradingView. If I want to market execute quickly though, I'll just shift S or shift B for buy or sell. But yeah, no, I don't have any hotkeys. All right, well, just watching this, boys and girls. We got 10 a.m. incoming in a minute and a half. Looks pretty nasty right now. Hope you guys are staying safe as you can, I guess. Got this woman a gap here. I definitely don't hate the idea of us shorting to that 4-hour gap now that we've failed. You know, this range. If we could get some movement out of here, maybe get an inversion on this 1 minute gap, could look to potentially look to play this lower. But we're just chopping around right now. Yesterday, YouTube didn't notify you that was here? Oh. Well, I'm glad it did today. Hourly's going to close here in 20 seconds, guys. Probably going to get this inversion. And I am probably going to take it. All right. No closer there. No trade yet. Dude, the wicks be wicking right now. The wicks be wicking. If you front run that at all, you just got so did dirty right there. If you tried getting in before the closure, you just got absolutely owie, 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 owie. Did you ever happen to think that this ICT stuff is all bullshit and you actually need volume and indicator to make profitable strategy? Did I ever happen to think that? Yeah, plenty of times, PS. I've thought all sorts of different things very similar to that, yeah. Oh no. Oh my god. The last 5 seconds of that candle? Are you shitting me? You dirty bitch. Dude, I fucking hate NQ sometimes. Oh my god. Right to the Asia low. Do I play this? That was going to be my break even. Tyler, what the hell's going on right now? Why is NQ like this? Uh. Well, that just made it a little tough. Just made it a little tough. 2-minute oops. 2-minute OB here. On the bodies. Well, man, what the heck? We got this inversion literally like in the last 3 seconds of this candle. We just tanked. And what in the fuck? Messy price. I don't know. I'm waiting for right now. My plan was to get this inversion and then stop break even at Asia low and ride it. So I don't want to like hop in short here and then we just come all the way back into this range. Maybe come for these equal highs now. You don't know. I don't know. See if we can get some follow through. Maybe set something up below this Asia low that we can use. That's what I'm thinking right now. If anything, otherwise I'm just trying to stay safe from, like I said, disaster here. News at 10? There's no news. There's no news today. In the wrong asset? What do you mean? I was in the right asset for the longs. There was SMT with NQ. NQ was the stronger one. Now both of them are just hovering at Asia low right now. They're literally... If anything, the relative strength looks weaker on NQ right now. In recent candles, so... But it's pretty similar. It's not like a stark difference between the two, I wouldn't say. Unless you're going to say YM. We don't do that shit. YM's going higher right now. Nice. So holding Asia low for now. You know, if we see this displace back up, this is where these equal highs become real tempting, and maybe that previous weekly high can get traded to now after taking out some internal sell side here. Staying patient, staying patient. Check the 200 EMA. No thanks. I love how people like, bro, you don't need, well, 200 EMA, that could change depending on the time frame you're looking at. I don't need to have an EMA on my chart to tell you where we're at in relative relation, like where we're at to, in relation to the EMA. Like I can look at this chart. We should all be able to look at this chart and guess where the 200, do you think the 200 EMA is below or above price? probably below, right? And that's going to change based on the time frame you're looking at. But we got macro finishing up here in like 3 minutes. Honestly, yeah, it's looking like we might get this reversal. Let's move these over. So boring. Yeah, I guess it's kind of true. But, I mean, expectations for today weren't like super high or anything. Perhaps the 1 minute's obviously really messy. I don't think we're going to find anything super clean on that time frame. This 5 minute candle does close in 2 minutes. Perhaps could frame something like this. 5 minute change in the state. I'm going to wait for the close. We've got a minute left. I'm probably going to take a stab at this, though, if we can get it. What's up, Tyler? Good to see you, man. How we doing? How we doing? Can you explain how the intraday trailing drawdown works on advanced accounts? Can't find much help on the Tradeify website live chat. Yeah, so it just follows your equity. Oh, geez. It just follows your equity. So for example, this is where you would have to be careful, right? Like on the intraday trailing drawdown rules, this could go for the advanced accounts or Apex accounts. Before you reach that buffer zone is, you can't let trades pull back. You don't want to let trades pull back on you too much, like profitable trades. Because your intraday trailing drawdown is going to be set on whatever the high of your equity was for that day. So for example, like let's say you're up on a trade $1,000, right? And then it pulls back to your break even. Your trailing drawdown is going to show like you lost $1,000. Does that make sense? So you gotta be more nimble with your TPs, I would say, or just really aggressive with your trailed stops. I'm gonna put a limit on, guys, just above this 5 minute order block here. I don't know. This just pumped up here in the last like 10 seconds of that candle. I don't know. It's been wiki so far, I hate to say that it couldn't come back for us, but that would just be pretty fitting to have it just run now. Bro, what time do you take trade in time? What? Could you repeat the question there, Jagan? The grammar is a little challenging on that one. What's up, Sheik? You haven't seen me for a while. Why not? I've been live like every day. Yeah, we are pumping. We are pumping. I mean, look at that 3-minute candle. Holy. Just eyeballing this. I think I'm at about 50% of this leg. Just my entry's just above it. I'm tempted to institutional order flow entry drill. Chase this a little bit, if I'm being honest. It might not come back for me. Um, 3-minute. We're about to get a gap left behind here. Oh, we'll wait. I moved my entry up slightly to 823. These 3-minute bodies. Puts me in the middle of this first presented gap as well. 3-minute gap being left here. Either that or what I would do, try to grab entry off the high of this gap. I like my stop right where it is. What would this stop be? 560. All right, guys. I did get picked up on this here. 823 is my limit fill. Gonna go break even above these internal highs here, opening range highs, and then gonna hold this for that NFP data low, data high, that previous weekly high. Let's see what we get, chat. $33-point stop. 2.3 R. It's too risky. Yeah, but I have FOMO. That's what you're forgetting. You're forgetting the FOMO part of this, Choice Champions. Five-minute order block. We did tap the opening price as well. 8.15. So we'll see. We're in it to win it now, boys and girls. You know, if it fails, then gonna have to take the L. But no, I think it's good. I think it's a good setup. We manipulate the lows of this range, take out that Asia low, get this displacement up, change the state of delivery. I mean, this is just really bad conditions if we fail this as well now. Tyler, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. This price action is Indian booty cheeks. Stinkier than just any old normal booty cheeks. Well, we'll put these on maybe. Maybe this will help. But yeah, this is pretty nice right here.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Doing?
Hmm?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Bro, why is you bullish? I'm really, really horny for that previous weekly high. Tyler, are you Amt Zikuli? I don't think so. But I also don't know what that is. What's up, Bill? Congrats, Choice Champion. I'm glad you already booked your lungs. That's why you're the best trader this world has ever seen. Choice Champions. Undisputed champion. Choice Champions. YouTube live chat king. The king of telling everybody what to do in their live chat. If you fade Choice Champions, you'll rue the day. You'll rue the day, I say. All I know, boys and girls, is my fantasy football team, all of them got fucked this weekend. Not how you want to start the season. You don't want to start the season like this. 1 minute gap here now. 1 minute BPR, actually. Still holding my trade, though. Still holding it. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I was literally playing like the #1 point scorer in both leagues. No, I'm in the I'm in that FinTwit league with all the other with a bunch of other FinTwit guys, and then one with some buddies. But yeah, no, not good, boys. 0-2. Yeah, the Bills game was good. That was crazy. I was playing. I was playing against Josh Allen, so go figure. You have Lamar and Henry. I got Lamar on one of them. Yeah, man, tough. What do you do? Joe Burrow. That guy sucks. Had Keenan Allen on my bench. He just went off. Wait, I think... Oh. No, I think I would have lost by like 1 point still. It'd have been close if I started him over one of my other duds. Well, we're just at entry here, chat. I'm still just waiting on this, holding it. Am I missing a cat fight in the chat right now? Jared says, just got funded, bro. Congrats, man. PS is mad. PS is PMSing right now. He was just missing a letter. Oh, there you guys go. He's being respectful. What are you guys talking about? I haven't even read any of the... I just see Kevin PS going back and forth. PS is the type of person that says everything is a scam. You know what? Everything is a scam. Life is about scam or get scammed. Thoughts? I mean, guys, we literally pay taxes like 18 different ways on our fucking money. Like, the ultimate scam is our own government. Like, let's be real here. Holy. Money's not real. That motherfucker back there is not real. Not looking good, chat. Taking on water right now. Might get ran out. Might be a 2-strike and done day for me. Inversed every goddamn gap we got here. No previous weekly highs for me today. Maybe. You are liquidity? I don't think so. Just got stopped. Passive funded with stop loss. Wait, what? Just got stopped and I passed my funded with the stop loss? I don't understand. The September market. We're not really in the September market insider trade, the inside trader. We're really not going to be in like true fall price action until probably the December contract. I mean, the December contract is when price starts getting a lot better. We got quad witching, not this week, but next week, Friday. So September contract will expire. Oh, it was a joke? No. Sorry, Kookie. I'm retarded. You know this. Why are you saying, why are you trying to confuse me? So we won't put in fall PA until winter? Well, that's the thing. We call it fall PA, but it's just the contract is a winter month. Everybody getting cooked today? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you're putting trades on in this, it's pretty easy to get fucking chopped up, but pretty nasty to just generate all of these. I mean, this is so smooth right here. But then again, we're in the middle of that 4-hour range. Equal highs, unmitigated gap here. We're just fucking smack dab in the middle of it. We'll see. Just gonna let this either hit stop loss or TP. What's up, Cookie? Sorry, did I miss some? Say it back, say it back. Oh, I love you too, Cookie. Sorry about that. I didn't see your message. Scott says gambling. Yep. Yeah, I put my money on black and I should have put it on red. This actually was the 97% retracement right here. Teddy says stop loss soon. How soon? 3, 2, 1. It's like you're 8 years old again, shooting hoops in your front yard. You shoot the game-winning shot, buzzer beater, but it doesn't go in. Somehow there's 5 seconds magically back on the clock. He gets the ball. He's out on the perimeter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Wins the game. Yeah, stopped out there. Stopped out. Rough, dude. These previous weekly highs do not want to come in for us. Not right now. Dang, man. Bust down, Tatiana. Stop. Jeez. Owie, owie. Tough. Stupid glasses. Well, shoot. Israel attacked Qatar. Somebody already said that earlier. Did the war actually officially start, though? I thought you guys said it was last night. Yeah, 2 losses for me as well. Both of them were longs, actually, trying to get that previous weekly high, and even just these highs for going break even. I thought we'd at least be able to get this. Go break even, and then see if we could follow through. That's disappointing. Disappointing. $10.33. Previous day low 724, which is the 4-hour BPR. A chat. Man, that's tough. Beautiful 15-minute swing low there. Didn't matter. Just bopping around these time frames. Obviously, everything looks a lot different now, obviously, right? So at the time, this all looked pretty yummy for a nice long. Skill issue, right? Son of a gun. Everyone that trades ICT concepts got kidnapped in a van and has a 100% win rate. That is true, actually. Every loss that we take, it's just part of our agreement with the guys in the van. The guys in the van basically said, like, listen, you have to lose every once in a while when you're calling price live. Otherwise, there won't be any doubters or naysayers, and everyone's going to start trading ICT concepts, and everyone's just going to be winning all the time, and then the market's going to break. So it's just part of the deal. I mean, it is what it is, right? So today was one of those days, just had to lose on purpose just to, I don't want to get kidnapped again. I signed an NDA. I can't disclose what all happened in the van. Let's just say it was more than market coding, though. If you know what I'm saying. And let's just say those market makers, they wear some large rings. That shit hurts. That's just so crazy. Like, they did everybody so dirty here. Asia low gets taken in the macro. We flip this whole leg. I mean, imagine how many people were like short from here. Oh my god. That's rough, man. People got did so dirty there. Oh man, oh man. What's up, Bearish? Good to see you, man. Michael didn't use any KY jelly. He just spit on it. Yeah, but he's old, so his mouth is dry, and it's just dust that came out. You're still sore from the van too? I know. It was a rough night. It was a rough Asia session, but let's just say those guys weren't Asian, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't trade IC concepts, then why the fuck are you even watching LMAO? What, to be a fucking troll? Tell me you are in your 20s without telling me. Yeah, I'm in my 20s. No, it is what it is. Did he Dr. Frequency's in a short? Yeah, looking good, man. 724 looks like it's gonna be a given right now. Top steps tilt indicator says 78% of traders are long. Now you tell me, Lang. Where was this? Now you tell me. A3 maybe says no, I won't ever get a payout. Oh no. Nah, Kev. Hey, almost. Hey, Kev. Almost only counts. Horseshoes, hand grenades. There's a couple other things it counts in. What else is it counting? Horseshoes, hand grenades. Maybe that is actually the only two things. Definitely doesn't count in trading. How you just stay calm when you take trades? I don't control the candles. I wish I did, chat. If I controlled the candles, you probably wouldn't ever see me again, if I'm being honest. It'll be here before you know it. Listen, Kev. Like my grandma always used to tell me, don't wish your life away, son. You know, when you're young and you're wishing, you're like, oh, I just want to be 16 so I can drive. I want to be 18 so I can be an adult. I want to be 21 so I can drink. I want to, you know what I mean? Like you want to be older. My grandma always used to say, oh, honey, don't wish your life away. You know what? A lot of wisdom in that. Now she's got dementia, but... Yeah. Guess she wasn't joking. I'd have you in a cage. It puts the lotion on the skin, does it? Got pissed, rage traded, and just passed my evaluation. Oh boy. Congrats, I guess. It could have been worse, right? $10.40 right now. Is it bad that I'm like kind of holding out hope? Like I've already kind of made peace with the fact that I'm gonna miss this move probably, right? So, however, how delusional of it would be of me to think that maybe I could get this around, you know, the top of the hour. Anyone? Nanye, any trades taken this morning? Yeah, 2 attempts long. First one was a really tight stop. Second one, not as much because I used this higher time frame range. Ended up being like a 33-point stop out. But trying to get the longs, 5-minute change in the state. Well, first long was actually off this 5-minute inversion early because we had taken out, we had SMT with the ES with this Asia low. So just to kind of recap here, I guess, for those that are interested or just joining. SMT lows here. We had obviously rated sell side here. And I just really like these equal highs that are all stacked up below previous weekly high, the NFP data high. So took an attempt there. Obviously that didn't work out. And then take out this Asia low. 5-minute change in state of delivery back up. Used a 3-minute breaker and fair value gap for entry. No cigar. But that's life, chat. The only thing we can do is panic, throw caution to the wind, and go full degen mode. Isn't that all the trading advice you guys have been taught your whole life? Isn't that what all the trading influencers say? FOMO and revenge trade. Get emotional. Get emotional, make some bad decisions. I'm kidding, obviously. It is fun messing with the people in the chat that don't understand sarcasm, though. There's somebody listening somewhere that thinks I'm 100% dead serious. And their mind's been blown. At least it was for 5 seconds. Yeah, if you guys caught the shorts, I guess, at all from up in this range down to this previous day low. Yeah, looking great. Fantastic. You guys are sitting real pretty on the day. Real nice move there. I was clearly offside with that idea. I don't know what it is, dude. I've talked about this before. Whenever I've gone over like my stats, whether it's through backtesting sessions or just, you know, following my stats live in real time, if there is a day of the week, I've told you guys this before, if there is a day of the week that I am red on more often than any other day of the week, it's usually Tuesday. Not Friday, not Monday. Wednesday and Thursday are fantastic, usually. Those are usually my best days. And yeah, for whatever reason, Tuesday is usually the day of the week that I seem to like have the most issues with. I'm only saying that because I'm cherry picking a little bit, but it happened again today. Teddy says, I told you you are liquidity. You say no. Smiley face. And then he sends some laughing faces. Don't blame yourself. Smiley face. Little gambler. Teddy, you're not gonna rage bait me today, Teddy. I do appreciate the effort, though. He said you are the liquidity. I mean, I said no because I'm trading 150K Tradeify straight to funded. They're sim funded accounts, bro. I'm not I'm not the liquidity. That's why I said that, but you have a demo account with $1 billion. That's where you take out your rage. That's a good spot for it. Long it, pussy. I'm not gonna long before we gotta hit this level, dude. If we don't take out previous day low, I swear. Hang on, let me check. Aw, come on. Let's see. That would be nuts, though, if we leave. We did take, just for those inquisitive minds, previous day low has been taken on ES. Honestly, would just be fucking diabolical if NQ doesn't take it out. There's just no way. There's no way, right, chat? Macro starts in 3 minutes. I mean, this is what I'm waiting for right now at this point, guys. I'm not gonna long here. I'm not gonna. Oh, wait. This is not previous day low. What do you mean? It is on ES. Yeah, it's not of this daily stick, I guess. I was going off of this, right? So this was Asia session going in yesterday. So this is the low of Monday's price. I'm going off this. I guess it really doesn't matter. It's a significant liquidity sweep in a 4-hour BPR. But you got to remember the daily candles. It all depends what logic you guys want to use. If you guys use the daily candles of the daily time frame chart, it's not, these aren't New York midnight candles. You guys understand that? So these vertical lines here have the days divided up starting from New York midnight. Does that make sense? We did get this nice little breaker here, didn't we? On the 1 minute, just above that level. That's crazy, dude. If they're like these diabolical mother fuckers. New hour starts. Well, macro starts right now. New hour in 10 minutes. I would love to see another drive lower here. What do you use for previous day low, regular hours, or extended? I use it just kind of all depends. Like I will mark out previous day lows. It's not that I never use the daily chart, right? I will. A lot of times it's always usually like when there's like a fair value gap that gets printed as well. But for the most part, like when I'm looking for like weekly profile, you know, trying to identify that and just looking at significant levels of liquidity, like you got to use everything that we do, right, is based around New York price. As ICT concepts traders, that's where the logic comes from. So when I'm trying to label, you know, low of the day, high of the day, whatever, like, you know, I'm measuring from New York midnight to New York midnight. What was the highest and lowest point of that period of time? Right? So, but either way, like it doesn't really matter all that much, to be honest. Like if you're marking out the levels, whether you want to call it previous day low or not, it's a significant pool of liquidity, right? So even if it's not the previous day low on the daily chart, it's going to be a low that was formed in either New York AM or PM session or London or Asia, right? So it's going to be a significant pool either way. Life of Gun Deep, welcome. Where you at? Where you at? Oh no. Oh no.
Nice.
I need to get a better one. That one's over. We need to get some better memes in here, please. Some of them are overused. Welcome, Life of Gundeep. Do you have ES on a separate monitor or split screen? Yeah, I have split screen ES and NQ on the hourly and 15-minute chart up here on my other monitor. And this monitor is, well, obviously what I'm showing you guys. And yeah, man, I mean, shoot. Are we just going to V right back up? This breaker held. I'm going to do one more attempt longs here from this 1 minute fair value gap. In 11 a.m. macro. Nice fair value gap displacement over this short-term high. It's looking like it's giving us that shift for higher. It's looking like a V here on the 5 and 15. How many losses this week on longs? Yesterday I took 3 trades. Both longs were break evens. The only win was a short. Caught like 30 points on that. And obviously both trades today were longs and both lost. So I'm down like $200 on the week. 300. What's up, Tony? You like me? Thanks, man. I like you too. I don't know. I might not get picked up now. Wick down here. Dirty bitch. Well, hopefully, like the 1 hour. We got hourly close in 4 minutes. Let's see if this 1 hour wick can pick me up. But yeah, probably just going to take it back to these relative equal highs. This is a decent sized range at this point, 86 points. PS says, Tyler, switch your strategy, bro. What are you thinking? Support resistance? Usually, actually, you know what? Usually the people that are like switch your strategy are always like volume profile people. But they only say it when I lose. They don't say anything when I win. I swear, most of the people that watch like trading content, not all of you. Some of you are very Some of you are very smart, very, very nice, very, you know, you guys offer higher IQ commentary in the chat. But for the ones that don't, I mean, there's a very stark contrast between the high IQ people in a given chat versus the retards. And I got to tell you, it is staggering. It is staggering. It's pretty wild. Only found in the trading community, I'm afraid. Do you ever study quarterly theory? No. I think I like when it kind of caught some buzz, I looked into them like what are they all talking about, and I just quarterly theory. I'm no. I would just rather look at the price. I would look at market from like the 4-hour candlestick perspective over the quarterly theory. The people like the quarterly theory people, the CRT Romeo people, it's just, bro, it's all marketing. It's all marketing, and you guys know who the product is. You guys know who the product is of this marketing? It's you. You are the product. If it helps you, it helps you, but there's just a lot of unnecessary noise and nonsense. People trying to make others believe that they're like the goat of trading. That's why you see people in the chat. That's why you see people in the chat like strutting their stuff when they claim to have told you, oh, I told you it was going to do this. I told you it was going to do that. It's like, congrats, pal. Like, you had a 50-50 shot. It was either going to go up or go down. And they never say anything when they're totally wrong and you were right. Like, there's probably been 1,000 times at this point. Well, I haven't streamed probably 1,000 times, but there's been hundreds of times already at this point where I'm holding a trade and multiple people in the chat are like, you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid. It's going to hit your stop loss. And then it goes to my target and they fucking disappear. So the difference is I'm doing it live. They're doing it on a burner account as a keyboard warrior in a YouTube live chat. Like, they're bitches. You know, not to be mean, but it's just, for lack of a better word, that's what we're going to go with. But at the end of the day, none of us control these candles, boys and girls. None of us are God's gift to trading. The markets were here long before us, and they'll be here long after us. Unless nuclear warfare happens. New hour just opened up here. See if we can get picked up. Entry, my buy limit is set at 774.25. This 1 minute fair value gap stop is below the fair value gap candle sequence at 746. Nice long ass wick here on the hourly. Ended up closing the hourly back above this low. So obviously, even from a higher time frame perspective, and this is the only thing, like if you wanted to be more patient and picky and like wait for confirmation, you could mark out like 50% of this hourly wick. Right? And you could wait for this to actually respect before engaging with it. It's really just up to you. What's my risk reward? My risk reward on average is probably like right around 2R. I say that even because if I get like a higher R trade, like this would be a 3R. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to partial in this instance, but there would be plenty of instances like this where like I would probably take a partial off like up here if I have like more than one contract on. So obviously that's going to change the risk reward a little bit. But the win rate varies. I mean, if I'm caught in like choppy, I got picked up by the way. If I get caught in choppy conditions and I, force it, I tend to do pretty poor. but we've had plenty of weeks where I haven't taken or where I haven't had a red day on stream in like 2 weeks straight. So, it just kind of depends, but every strategy does better when markets are, expanding and trending, right? ICT concepts included. I guess minus like the scalping, like if you're a range trader and you just go high to low, high to low, high to low, level to level, right? That's a little bit different. You probably thrive in those types of conditions. Just normal streams for now, Life of Gundeep. We should do something special for our members though. What would the people that are members of the channel, what you guys can sound off? What are some things you would like to see? Obviously, I want to keep the live stream format the way that it is. Could probably maybe do something special with like I do have some ideas. I'll be honest, the main perk is just that you get like ultra chat priority, I guess, but and the emojis. Hey, who doesn't like a good emoji? This is me today. I'm this guy. The Mad McDonald's guy. This is when somebody's mother or sister comes into the chat and flirts with me. This is me when Trump hits our TP. And this is us because we're all going to be rich as fuck. All my socials are in the bottom right corner. Muse. Teddy said, "You are a loser." Why is Teddy mad at me so much? Teddy really doesn't like me. I don't know what I ever did to Teddy. You are a loser, all caps, laughing face. Dude, that's not very nice, Teddy. Come on. Teddy, tell me, what did I do to, do you think he's, oh, he might be Jewish. He's holding a grudge. Listen, Teddy, I was just joking. Kinda. Or he might be Indian. Listen, Teddy, just take a shower. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, Teddy. What's your address? I'll send you some Old Spice or something. Bro, me no have running water. I shower in river. Old Spice. He is the spice. Why is it spicy? Teddy only knows one catchphrase. It's stop loss soon, I guess. How soon, Teddy? 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, might be 3 strikes and I'm out, boys. Inversed the gap here on the last closure. That's all right. We'll win Teddy over eventually. It just might not be today. We'll see if he's in the chat after a nice banger win. Saying nice things. He probably maybe he's just mad today. I don't know. Mm. Three, two, one. Oh, Teddy almost had it. Almost had it, Teddy. Still in the trade, guys. Still in the trade. Holding consequent encroachment of this 1 hour wick. I told you guys if you wanted to wait for confirmation from this 1 hour wick, you could do that. Little 1 minute inversion here. So this would be a little bit safer trade. Better stop as well. We'll probably trail stop to that low now. So dynamic RR is now 3.7 R. Went ahead and moved my stop up to the 750, 150 below this recent low. After this inversion. Oops. Macros over as well. You are turning red? Am I really? Just like my P&L. Yeah, I get the rosy cheeks from my mom, I think. What does that call? Rosacea? Whatever it is, I got it. Oh, no, you're not being... sorry, taking it. I wasn't looking at the chat. Teddy, you got your foreskin eaten by a rabbit. Were you wanting me to read that? I don't think... you're not getting deleted, taking it. Guys, let Teddy have the highlight of his day. He probably doesn't have anything else to look forward to. His best moments are watching live streamers hit a stop loss. Just let him have his day. Go touch some grass. I will after this trade's over. I saw your tweet. I'm going to go touch some grass. I'm going to go, unlike Teddy, I'm going to go shower. Management wise for this trade. Stop is currently at the current low of the hour. You know, if we can trade towards these hourly highs, we'll look to probably protect the trade. But I want to see this hour after holding CE of the wick flip green. See if we can get it. It's true they bombed Qatar. Leave it to Israel. Let me guess. Our taxes paid for it again. I don't know. Looking good for now, boys and girls. See if we get this hourly flip here. Just hope we don't die in terms of volatility and then we just chop here for 2 or 3 hours. Trump gave the green light. See, it's hard to not speak out against Israel and all the politicians that get money from AIPAC. You know? Like, they make it hard, you know? Oh, here comes Sneer. Oh, my God. Oh, no. The Zionist has entered the chat. All right, Sneer, you know what? Let's not go there today. Let's not fucking go there today. Let's not. Oh, I come in peace. Unlike Israel, I come in peace. Not today. Not today. My P&L for the day is red. This is... Oh. This is where we're at. We'll be green on the day if we can hit this trade. But dug myself a little bit of a hole today with those couple of L's trying to get long. Hourly candle flipping bullish now. Would love that to continue. We get this 5-minute inversion. 3-minute close. 3 minutes to the close. Teddy's still here. One more FA. How's Tyler doing today? I'm doing good. If you're asking me personally, as far as trading goes, I'm red on the day so far. But maybe we can pull out a Hail Mary here. Fourth quarter. Everybody loves a fourth quarter comeback. Teddy says, "Watch The Little Gambler," as if it's like a bad thing. Dude, we literally are day trading here. I'd say, like, by definition, most people would say like it's one of the most risky things you can do. I think he's trying to be. I think he thinks it's an insult, but I'm not offended by it. I'd rather be a gambler than a bitch. Whoever got rich playing it safe. You know what I mean? I mean, can we be honest? Teddy's dad left him. Aw. Teddy, you're black. No wonder you're so violent. Ah, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. Oh no. I was gonna say I'm gonna piss off the allies here, son of a gun. Oh man. Well, anyway. Hey, Teddy.
Shut up, bitch!
That is called Bidenomics. That is called Bidenomics, and we are very proud of Bidenomics.
My P&L looks like Bidenomics right now. Sick. I see what you did there, Emilian. I see what you did there. Did your psychology depend on P&L? Did my psychology depend on P&L? I don't think so. No, SMT at this sell side level here. ES took out previous day low. 1 minute bullish breaker here. We held this, got displacement above this high. Longed inside the gap. Stop below the fair value gap. Candle sequence. Hourly wick CE respects. Inversion fair value gap. Trailed stop up. Cut the risk a little bit. Waiting for follow through. No, yeah, P&L really hasn't affected any of my decision making here today, I wouldn't say. Some days it does. So why are you offensive? you think I'm offensive? That's funny. The guy in my chat that's like, "You are a loser," all caps. He's saying I'm offensive. Because I made a couple shower jokes. Because someone else in the chat said your dad left you. Now I'm offensive? Man. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Did we get this 5-minute inversion yet? Nope. Trust me. Trust me, if I wasn't going to get in trouble, I could be more offensive, but I'll behave. Teddy says, "You're going to lose." That's okay. I heard McDonald's is hiring. Apparently poop rivers aren't offensive. I mean, these guys literally throw poop at each other in the streets. But yeah, you're right. The shower joke was offensive. Yeah. Imagine you just get hit with a. It's not a. Instead of a snowball, you get hit with a poop ball. Yuck. Like, that actually has happened to somebody. Probably, like, on a somewhat regular basis. There's no snow in India, so they just throw poop at each other. Yeah, amen to that, Kevin. That's why I know you're one of the good ones. That's why I hit you with the follow. I don't know, boys. Shoot. It is getting late. We didn't get the 5-minute inversion. It's probably not the best sign. I kind of want to stubbornly hold it just to spite Teddy. But I think I'm going to do the responsible thing and cut it there. Break even. So, red day for me. But that's all right. We'll bounce back like we always fucking do, chat. Like we always fucking do. But I appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you hit the dusty trail. Teddy, I hope to see you back here tomorrow. We'll be back here live tomorrow morning, boys and girls. Same time, same place, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Before market open. PPI day tomorrow. PPI day tomorrow. Be smart today. Be safe today. And hey, tomorrow's a new day, chat. Tomorrow's a new day. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace and love, everybody.
Our Trace sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire.